So I'm having a minor annoyance. This is my desktop, which stopped working at some point, and I suspect it wouldn't post, so I assumed the motherboard was out, or maybe the graphics card, but hard to tell. I don't have other hardware to test with. But my SSD, this is down when it's supposed to be up here, so it's pushed there. So now I've got to take the whole motherboard out to flip this around. And while I'm doing that, I've been looking at this other laptop which has an SSD in it. This puppy over here. And the fan is obviously a bit dirty by the CPU. And I want to clean that just a bunch. I've got to unplug it from the motherboard. And then I was just taking out the SSD here. And I found, I do actually have a small little SSD. But this thing feels a bit faulty. And then there's a slot here for a hard drive. And I still need to open it to double check if there is a hard drive in there. It looks like it, but I don't want it because hard drives are no good. Well, it'll be good but for storage, but it's a bit slow. And I'm wondering, why did I always see only one device? So there must be only this and not the hard drive. But that SSD is not very good. So I'm going to put my other SSD in here. You can see I've got the here's the thing where it's supposed to sit against with the screw that goes in, and then it's supposed to flop up at an angle, something like this, and then it would just sit in that, so something like that. So I must just move that one component over, but that may not be so simple, but I do see it looks like there's space for it to go further. I'm going to have to figure that out. But while I'm doing that, I'm just thinking, maybe it's just easier to buy another motherboard and use the desktop. But laptop is kind of cute. It's very nice. Very cutesy to use a laptop. So it's a good laptop. It does the job. I used it for quite a while. And then it just randomly switched itself off at some point. And now it's working. But this hard drive, it's a pain whenever you want to do some file operations. And honestly, I can live with it. I don't need to bother so much, but it's just, how do you go back in life where you sit and you enjoy just instantaneous responses, and now suddenly something's slow? It's like, will I spend a couple hours work just to sort that out? Sometimes no, but sometimes a bit of extra work just makes the feeling better, and it's just worth it.